I would say that example does kind of bleed into this more detailed forecasting. Growth-minded farms who are wanting tight financial oversight of their entire operations is where we find detailed forecasting being, I would say, the most sustainable for, advisors to invest in with those types of clients. And then the information you're really going to need on top of what we shared already would be, their full financial history, a granular production plan, a current balance sheet to then to be able to do a fair market value. And then really all of that comprehensive data fuels a more sophisticated analysis. And then the outputs you'd be able to do is a, comprehensive cash flow forecast, a robust statement of position. So, a balance sheet at fair market value, and then a multi-scenario plan. So being able to, plot out a situation like I just mentioned, where it's, we have all of your information in history and all of your inputs, outputs. Let's build out a 5 to 10 year projection plan to, see how, if you keep on keeping on, what your finances will look like. So really just provides unparalleled foresight. And then I would say this level really drives those strategic advisory conversations. So long-term planning, crafting bank-ready financials for major investments that are more prevalent with I would say larger farming operations, and then running sophisticated risk situations. So really you become indispensable to these types of farmers because you are building out such detailed plans, and they have their past, present, and future sitting with you and in the platform to be able to refer back to at any time.
Before we go into the disaster plan, I really like the idea that that farmers sort of understand contribution margin. I mean, there's multiple ways of stating what that is, but like one of your examples might be, hey, I have a opportunity to rent 300 new acres. Well, if I already have my actuals in there, I do a what if based on these 300 acres. Here's my original profit if I didn't do it. Here I plug in the yield, I plug in the revenue, I plug in the costs related to that. And very quickly, Figure is going to be able to let you know, hey, your profit before you did this was X. Your profit after doing this, projected profit, is going to be Y. And if that difference between X and Y is fairly good, yeah, I should go ahead and do it. Because a lot of times I hear people say, well, that neighbor rented that ground and he's paying way too much, or she's paying way too much. Well, based on contribution margin, it was still a smart investment for them to go ahead and do that. Whereas this very easily tells you what that is going to be versus trying to do it in a spreadsheet format.